After we have developed the summary statement, we can use a tool called a competing behavior pathway. We use this tool to help us link the behavior we described in the summary statement to appropriate interventions. We want to find interventions that meet the function of the behavior. We can construct the competing behavior pathway to show how a new appropriate behavior might lead to alternative consequences that still meet the needs of the student. Simply put, the competing behavior pathway shows us what is happening currently as expressed in the summary statement and what needs to change. For example, we want Demi to line up quietly without aggression. The first step in making the competing behavior pathway is to transfer the summary statement to the central pathway. These boxes in the center row. They will contain all the components of Demi's summary statement. This row includes Demi's problem behavior, aggression. It includes the antecedent, when she is asked to line up, the maintaining consequence of that behavior, getting the teacher's attention, and the setting event, not getting much attention from the teacher. The next step in making the competing behavior pathway is to write a logical option in the desired alternative pathway. The desired alternative is the ideal behavior, taking into consideration the specific setting event for the behavior, the antecedent, and the function of the behavior. Put simply, this is the behavior the teacher would like the student to engage in. The consequence for the desired alternative behavior is an action that is both typical and natural for the situation. For Demi, the desired alternative is that after reading group, when Demi is not with the teacher and she is asked to line up, that she will line up appropriately and quietly. The desired alternative is the goal behavior, but most likely won't be the first behavior that needs to be taught to Demi. The main reason that the desired behavior isn't the first behavior taught is because often it isn't functionally equivalent to the problem behavior. Lining up quietly doesn't meet Demi's current need for attention. For Demi, the consequence of the desired behavior is that the teacher moves on to other students and she receives relatively little attention. If Miss Brantley starts with this, Demi's aggression is unlikely to decrease. The next section indicates the acceptable alternative to the problem behavior. This alternative behavior must serve the same function as the problem behavior, but is more acceptable to the teacher. This is a behavior the teacher would be fine with while the student is learning the desired behavior. The teacher doesn't mind that Demi wants attention, but it's unacceptable for her to use aggression to obtain it. Eventually, when the behavior support plan is created, the acceptable alternative will be taught first, and then the desired alternative will be taught. When the student begins to consistently engage in the acceptable alternative, this will serve as a stepping stone to the desired behavior. Demi will first be taught to politely request teacher attention, and then after she is able to do that consistently, the teacher will begin to teach Demi to line up quietly. Let's review what we've learned in this section. The competing behavior pathway is a tool that helps you make the link between the FBA and the behavior intervention plan. By using the competing behavior pathway, the behavior team can develop a behavior plan that supports the development of acceptable and desired behavior. It will include the most important elements of the behavior and also meet the student's needs.